Hello, it's me again. So today I thought about doing a quick tutorial on wedding cake tastings. So really quick, a couple things that you'll need to know if your wedding is coming up and you want to make some appointments to go by some bakeries or cake designers and have tastings is first you need to make sure that you get a bite to eat before you go. You don't want, it's kind of like going to the grocery store, you don't want to go on an empty stomach. And second of all, take some like cutouts of magazines or websites, pictures for the designer to see what your style is, what you like, even swatches from tablecloths that you've been looking at for your tables. You know, if you wanted maybe the same lace look that's on your dress, bring your dress, that kind of thing. So just come as prepared to explain to the designer, you know, who you are and what your tastes are, kind of modern, chic, or maybe more traditional, something like that. You need to be able to express that to them. Okay, so another thing to expect when you're there, and I'm just doing this only so that you know, you kind of know what to expect, and then also when you do go, if things kind of don't go like this, it's maybe a clue that maybe they maybe you should try somebody else. Anyways, you'll get a slice of cake, so you'll need to tell them ahead of time, say maybe 3 or 4 cake flavors and fillings that you want to try. So for example, this cake here is a dark chocolate with Bavarian cream filling. I like to make a little mini cake. I do the buttercream frosting underneath the fondant. That way the bride and groom can see kind of a finished product, taste the fondant, taste the buttercream, not just the cake itself and the filling. They get to see the whole thing. And then, so you'll get a taste each slice. In between each slice, make sure that if they don't provide you with a glass of water, that you ask for a glass of water, because you need to rinse in between. Cleanse your palate out. Okay? And then another thing is I have fillings and frostings on a platter, and that is so that the bride or groom may call you and say, I want to get a tasting and these are the flavors I want to taste. Well, when they taste the cake, it may not be exactly what they think they like, and they may want to, instead of the dark chocolate and Bavarian, try what dark chocolate with the strawberry filling tastes like. And that way they can take their fork, take some of the cake, and maybe take a little taste of it with the strawberry. So on this plate, just for example, I have the Bavarian cream that's in the dark chocolate. I have the strawberry filling that would be with another slice. I have the vanilla bean buttercream, which is underneath the fondant, okay? And then I have the mascarpone cheese, which is another filling. So you should be able to taste the fillings on their own and the buttercream. And you want to do that too because you want to see if it's granular, if it's smooth. You want to be able to kind of be a food critic. So that's kind of where you want to be. And then my last advice to you is make sure that they start, it's kind of like wine tasting. So you start with your Chardonnay and you end up with your bigger, fuller bodied wine at the end. This would be the same thing. So if you chose a champagne cake and a spice cake and a dark chocolate cake, you may want to start, well, you should start with the champagne cake first and then continue on until you get to your more complex, richer flavor at the end. So, okay. One last thing that I do personally is, like I said, I make the cakes, a 4-inch or a 6-inch in each of the flavors that the client is asking for. We slice the cake, that way they get to see the inside of the cake. And then, and I do always cover it in the Tiffany blue fondant. And as my gift to them, hoping they like it, is that they get to take the rest home with them. And later on in a day or so, if they want to watch TV with a cup of coffee and have another slice of their wedding cake, they can do so. And then also that way too is if they have another appointment in the next day or so, they can come back home and refresh their memory as to, oh my gosh, Tiffany's Cakery is the best. Okay, thank you for watching again. Bye guys.